Here with Andrea Macon. Good morning.
Good morning, Cam.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
You are the challenger for the District 5 supervisorial race.
Yes, I am.
Okay. What made you decide to jump into this arena?
Well, I had considered it for several years, but I was waiting for my kids to leave the nest.
Okay.
So now that they're gone, I have time to devote to this, and public service is one of my passions, and so I'm excited to be running for supervisor.
Yes. It's probably, is it more than you thought it would be?
Oh my gosh, so much. It's taken over my life.
Right.
And so, I think about June 5th every day, counting down.
And the sleep that you'll get on June 6th, regardless of the outcome?
You had better believe it. Exactly. It's like,
is there anything you'd like to say that you would do differently for District 5 than the way that it is now?
A big part of my platform is focusing on education, and I would love to see our vocational education, internships, mentoring, basically given a lot more support in this county. I think education is the key to economic development, and with responsible economic development and education pulling together, I just think that would make us a lot stronger.
I kind of see where you're coming from that point of view, because we don't have a lot of big jobs here. We're going to school would necessarily make that happen. A lot of more of vocational or these kind of situations in the sign business.
Right.
You can't necessarily go to school to learn that. You can learn graphic design, but not necessarily that. But there's other construction, plumbing industry, these types of things that we have here in the county.
Exactly. Electricians, welding. We have some great machine shops in our county, and I would love to see them partner with the schools directly. Oh. Will you be amenable to having an intern at some point?
I don't know that I'd be the best example of somebody we kind of goof off and we don't really take it too serious, but they've asked me before.
I'll be visiting you at some point.
and thanks for the offer, because there are things that I wasn't going to go to a four-year college,
right?
But I was going to be successful.
Exactly.
So there's those types of things, and I see a lot of that here in the county, where the jobs and the opportunities here aren't necessarily from somebody that was a university graduate.
Exactly, and I think you see that even more in rural climates. Basically people that are in agriculture, you can make money doing this, and it encourages our children to stay and kind of continue some traditions, and I really like that.
Great.
So.
Speaking with Andrea Macon, you are challenging the District 5 supervisor race. My hat off to you just for going through the process.
Thank you very much. Like I say, it's been a very, very interesting experience.
and a good night of sleep on the 6th of June.
Thank you.
Good talking to you, and thank you for choosing Merzlach Signs to make your signs. We appreciate that. And
thank you. Be sure to catch these fabulous
right,
down here.
And we can assure you that we put that money directly back into this community.
Thank you very much. I apprate that.
Good luck on June 5th.
Thanks, Cam.
It's a beautiful day here in Plymouth, would you say?
It is, especially now that you're standing next to me.
Oh, I don't know about that, but here with Judge Renee Day, out campaigning. It's a busy time of year for you.
It is a busy time. Actually, I'm just kind of out hanging out today and not hitting the trail real hard. I'm going to knock on some more doors this afternoon and tomorrow, but it's nice to be on Main Street in Plymouth this morning.
A nice big sign at the Campbell residence.
Yes, Meredith Hansen and John Campbell were very generous and offered that spot for my sign. I really appreciate it. They're generations old Amador County family and very kind, and I'm happy to have my sign there. I'm proud to be friends of theirs.
We were speaking with Andrea Macon, who's challenging the supervisorial District 5 race, and I said probably on the 6th of June you might get a little bit of good sleep.
I'm looking forward to that.
Looking forward to that day, yes. So let me ask you a couple questions. Absentee ballots, when do they have to be in?
Well, they go out May 7th,
okay.
And you can turn them in on June 5th if you'd like to. You can mail them in before that, though. But some people just carry them to the ballot box because they like to go get their little sticker.
Right, I like that sticker, too.
Yeah.
So you have a plan for election night?
I do. I'm going to be at Brick House Brews on Main Street in Jackson celebrating.
Okay.
And
celebrating, she says.
Absolutely. I'm inviting all of my supporters who have been so wonderful to help me out with my campaign.
Okay, perfect. Judge Day, thanks for talking with us. Best luck in the election coming up. If it were up to me, I would say you're going to do just fine.
Thank you, and thank you, Merzlach Signs, for my wonderful logo. It's beautiful.
Right, we're there. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're actually here in District 5 today, right, Brian?
Yes, we are.
And you're the supervisor here in District 5.
That is correct.
How many terms have you been in the supervisor for District 5?
3.
3. You're up for re-election here on June 5th.
Yes, sir.
Busy campaign season for you?
It's a good campaign season. I've been walking a lot of doors, knocking on them, talking to people, telling them what I'm about, and it's been fun.
What's the word on the street? What do you hear? What do people want?
People want the roads fixed. That's really important. People are opposed to sanctuary state. They're okay with people having their medicinal marijuana in their backyard. They are against commercial grows.
Yeah.
They don't want them.
Yeah, commercial growth seems to be we've seen that happen in Calaveras County.
Yeah, you go to Calaveras and you talk to people. They're not happy with what happened in their county, and you look at the impacts. It's been pretty hard in Calaveras County. We don't want to bring it here.
You mentioned the sanctuary situation. Is that a decision made at the state level or at the county level?
It's a state decision, but also counties and cities can weigh in or starting to weigh in. And hey, we're a nation of laws. Why do we want sanctuary state? If you got people done something bad, get them out of here.
Okay. So it's not necessarily where they're from; it's their criminal record is the issue.
That's what a lot of us are looking at. Is if you have basically they're felons, kind of like you got that gentleman not gentleman.
Right. Yeah. I know where you're going. Let's not call him that.
Yeah, I'll be good. I won't say that. I won't say what I don't feel like saying.
The guy we've seen in the orange suit recently.
Down in San Francisco, what was the name? That young gal, Kate Steinel, got shot and died in her dad's arms by a felon. Okay. Why do we want to make a sanctuary for them? I don't want to. We shouldn't.
Right. So do you feel that way if they're an American citizen as a felon the same way they should be sent off on their way?
If you have repeat felons, I'd send them off on the way all right.
That's kind of like the 3 strikes law when that was enacted. That totally made sense to me. Same with you?
It does, and it did. And also what you have now is people are saying, well, as long as I steal something under $950, it don't matter.
Oh, so there's a level where it goes to grand theft and where it's not, huh?
Yeah, and you take the crooks, they're not stupid. So if $950 is not a big problem, well, you just steal something under $950.
Okay, June 5th, the election's coming up here. District 5, you have any last-minute plans to finalize out your campaign?
Just keep talking to people, letting them know what we're about. I mean, I think the big issues I see are people in my district, actually the county, they're opposed to sanctuary state. They don't want it. There's a few that do, but people, we don't like the idea of it. We don't want commercial grows. We want our roads fixed. I wish the governor would stop diverting money out of the road funds. Okay. That would be helpful, because I want to fix the roads probably just about worse than anybody, because I get chewed on over the bad roads, and I don't blame people, but I'm doing all I can.
Brian Onetto, voteonetto.com is your website. We want to thank you on behalf of RTV. You had Michael produce some videos for you.
He did an excellent job too, by the way.
We are very thankful for that. He's off and running in his video career. And
I'll say this, Cam, having a little fun here. He did an excellent job, so he must have had a really good mother.
All right. Sometimes I wear a dress. Just saying.
No,
Brian,
actually, he did a nice job. Yes. He conducted himself very well, very professional. And
I don't know where he got it from.
That reflects on Pops. So.
Right. Brian, best of luck coming up here on June 5th, and like we spoke with your challenger, you'll probably get good sleep on the 6th.
Yeah, it's a... until you've been through a campaign, you think, what's a campaign? Once you've been through one, you go and you look at campaign, long, arduous, hard task, basically.
Right.
And that's a campaign.
Right. Well, good luck, Brian, and thanks for talking with us.